Good evening and welcome to Soul Nirvana Spirituality. Thank you for coming to my channel. Tonight we're going to be doing a new moon angel card message from Spirit for the new moon. Today is December 15th, 2020. We have the new moon tonight. We have a couple of planetary events in the next 2 weeks. So I got a couple of messages from my subscribers requesting a reading. I already did one for the holidays. You can go back and look at that one if you'd like. We also have this one that I put together tonight after work. So I want to welcome you. If you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe. You can hit the bell notification. And if you would like a private reading, please email me at soulnirvanaspirit@gmail.com, or you can comment below and I will contact you with my information. So tonight we have 3 piles for you to pick from. We have the rose quartz pile, which is pile number 1. We have the clear crystal quartz, which is pile number 2. And we have the hematite, which is pile number 3. I have tarot. I always use the Wheel of the Year because I love the illustrations. And then I have several different oracle cards. I have the Rebel deck, I have the Love Oracle, I have the Ciccolini Oracle as well, as also Romance Angel. So this reading will cover several things in your life, mostly the future, in your life, love, family, money, finance, career, and health. So take a deep breath, please. Focus on the pile that you resonate with the most, and we will be back with your reading. And thank you so much again for coming to this channel, sending love and blessings to you all. So for those of you that chose pile number 1, the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading for this evening. Let's see what we have for cards for you. We have the Princess of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Cups in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So, pile number 1, this is what I'm getting. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female energy. Could be male, but I'm thinking it's female. If you're a female, this could be you. Waiting for something, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for that special someone in the past. Waiting and waiting, holding your roses, looking out in front of you, waiting. You see, even though this is the fire card, that there's water here, so it has to do with emotions. And something that already blossomed a little bit with all these flowers. So she was waiting, and in came, very slowly, I might add, this Knight of Pentacles in the past. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, male energy, very financially abundant. Usually a darker hair, darker features. Riding a horse, but riding a very slow, very logical, earthy. Concerned about their finances, usually, or an entrepreneur. Very good at business. But they did come and they offered the pentacle to you, if you're a woman. Or this could be reversed. You could be the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. And you could have offered this pentacle to your Princess of Wands. So, presently, there may be an issue with a third-party relationship. If it's not a person, it's a situation. It could be work's getting in the way. Possibly the COVID situation could be getting in the way. Children could be getting in the way, parents could be getting in the way, friends, interfering people could be getting in the way. But presently there seems to be a lot of people that are getting in the way of the situation. And with the Four of Cups, usually she's just very weary, dreary here, looking out the window, kind of with her cat, just saying what's, just kind of depressed and lonely, and not seeing the cups outside her window. And this could be because of this third-party situation. You may be just getting bored or frustrated or fed up with it. But this energy presently is starting to move away very slowly, but it is. And then what I have for you in the future is this Ten of Pentacles. So this is wealth, financial abundance, prosperity. And this could be that you're a Knight of Pentacles. If you're the Knight of Pentacles, that you've moved on and you've had growth. So things have gotten better. Maybe you've cut these interfering influences off and you're not sad about it. You're kind of moving away from it. You realize it had to be done. If you are the Princess of Wands and this third-party situation went on, know that even if you were depressed and sad in the past, that you're going to be moving out of this energy presently and into financial prosperity in a happy home life. Because you also have the ultimate love card here, which is the Ace of Cups, new beginning in love. So there might be a new beginning after this is released here and you move out of this energy. So that's what I see in the future right now. As far as timing, 11 hours, 11 days, because we're really doing this specifically for right now. So I'm going to say by Christmas, things are going to get much better. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. You might have a reconciliation, or there may be some kind of emotional gesture, or he may, if you're the female, this knight may offer you his cup of love. If you're the female, you might do that as well, but things are going to turn out better. So this is definitely a relationship reading, and I'm saying 11 days for this. I mean, you may communicate, so maybe 11 hours you'll hear from them. If you haven't, you might be talking to this person all the time. So I think for me, I'm getting 11 days in this, which would put us right about at Christmas time, where we are now. So, for your spirit animal deck cards, we have the Beast Spirit, sweet results await. So I see that with the Ace of Cups. Number 7 may also be significant. And then we have the Cat Spirit, claim your independence. So, my advice to you is, if you have, if you feel like you're tied to this person or you're dependent on them, you're going to kind of move away from that energy. It's always good to be independent. I'm probably too independent, which kind of scares people. But a lot of times people are so dependent on their partners or people around them that they can't do anything on their own. The complete opposite of that, which is the other end of the circle. But it's always good to have some independence in your life. It shows you strength and character, I think, too. And 13 may be a significant number for you. Also, so 7 and 13, which is 20, which is number 2. Also, we have the Moonology cards, because it's the new moon. So we have a new romantic cycle begins. So yeah, we see that with the Ace of Cups and the sweet results awaiting. And then it says, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So there may be some connection with the ego here, being prideful, getting upset, maybe not having things go your way. Maybe you have to control the situation and you feel like you lost control, which made you sad. Relationships are 50-50. So, let's see. So we have the Archangel Oracles. We have Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. And then we have Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So maybe you should, claim your independence and do something creative. Because you also have the arts here. So you might be talented. One or both of you might be talented, creative. Maybe both be musicians or, have some kind of a social platform. That's what I'm seeing for this pile. So we have the Archangel Michael cards as well. And we have Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So keep a positive mindset with this. Then we have Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose, which I think really has to do with creativity. And then we have the Romance Angels, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This is definitely a romance reading. And then getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So maybe if you're holding back, pile number one, if you're holding back from what you need to express, it's keeping that coldness in the relationship. You can't move past, you can't grow if you don't express yourself and what you need and getting to know each other. So let's see. Now we have the Love Oracle. There's the Love Oracle here. We have Girl Talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. So with all this other stuff, I'm just thinking that you just need to loosen up and have some fun over the holidays, because you're going to be offered this cup of love, or you'll be offering it. And then Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So maybe there was something in the past that pissed you off that you keep replaying over with this person or whatever, or maybe a past hurt with somebody else. You need to get rid of that. You need to get rid of it. And then we have the Rebel deck, which has some bad words, swear words. So if you don't like swear words, block your ears. They are pretty funny, so I like to incorporate them because they give very, very honest advice. So let's see. We have Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? And then we have Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So it really says to you, get out. And enjoy yourself a little bit and live. Get out and live. Live, pile number one. Live. All right, and then we have the Ciccolini Oracle. So we have number 30 and number 15. 30, victory. You've won, or someone else has won. Either way, the conflict is coming to its close. If you are the victor, be magnanimous and merciful. Make peace with former foes if you can. If you were not victorious, be gracious in defeat. Go forward from this point with a positive attitude. Either way, listen to the better angels of your nature, and you will be stronger for whatever challenges present themselves in the future. Light energy. There is no blame in the situation. Everyone involved has acted accordingly to their own conscience. The dark energy in this is beware of bloodlust. There is no need to punish anyone. That's interesting. See how she's beating the crap out of her teddy bear. Let's see. Number 15. Is the call. Each person has a specific calling, something they were born to do or be. Not everyone hears that call, of course. You may have been avoiding yours for years. You may have created a comfortable life that doesn't make a lot of demands on you. Or you may be reluctant to try out your talents for fear of failing. A true calling can't be denied, and yours is getting louder and louder. It might have something to do with your career, but it could just as easily have to do with matters of the heart or the arts or any of a million other ways to express who you are. The light energy on this is a seed of creativity is about to burst into bloom. And then the dark energy on this is something you are already doing, needs more dedicated attention. So those are your cards, pile one. Let's do a quick charm cast, and then we're going to move on to pile number 2. So we have the cross. Say somebody might be a Christian or very spiritual, because we also have the Star of David. To me, this represents Christmas, like I said in the reading here. We have this here, it says mead with love. So there's love in this reading. Lips, so communication, talking, kissing, making up. Flower, there's a really pretty blue flower. I think it's a plumeria flower, which are usually in Hawaii. 3 hearts here. So there's a lot of love, or as far as the third party situation, it could be like a family situation. We have a seahorse. To me, which somebody may love the ocean, or seahorses usually they're deep, very deep. And then we have a moon and star, which means a magical situation, divine guidance. We're watched by spirit. So pile number 1, that was your reading for tonight. And I also wish you love and blessings, and have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. And thank you so much for coming. So pile number 2, if you chose clear quartz, this is going to be your reading for tonight. And welcome to my channel. And thank you for being here. Let's see what the cards have in store for you for the new moon. Let's see, we have the 7 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups, chalices. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Justice card. So, I see a couple of things going on here. Couple. So, you might have had some kind of heartbreak, a third-party situation in the past. With the 7 of Swords, it usually doesn't show this. But you see this couple here, they're all happy. And this other woman, there's some kind of interference. Possibly in a marriage or a relationship with this woman who will stop at nothing. It looks like, just to kind of break these people up. That's what I'm getting from this. So if there's somebody like this, just disregard them. They're foolish. But they may have caused some issues in the past, yeah. She doesn't care. She's not concerned. They're looking at each other. She's like, you know what? I love you. But if you gotta go, go. Bye-bye. You know? She's enjoying it. Either that, or she's so confident in their relationship, she doesn't even care. This one's holding the peacock feather. She's kind of like exposing herself a little bit, trying to flirt, being flirtatious, whatever. And then, but this may have bothered you a little bit if this is you, because the 5 of Cups is on the ground. You didn't know what to do. Maybe you were a little heartbroken over it. But it looks like pile number 2, that you've kind of switched your energy, or you've been just buried in work trying to earn your coin. There's a horseshoe in here, which means luck. So you'll have luck with finances in the future. See the horse? A horse might be a spirit animal. The horse is watching over this blacksmith. while he's making the shoes for the horse, and there's coins on the counter here. So hard work, and hard work will pay off. Presently, I also see you're arguing a little bit with somebody. There's some kind of fight, but it's a stalemate. Because you see they're both locked up in this, whatever it is. It looks like a gigantic acorn. I really don't know what it is, because it wouldn't be that big normally. But they can't get anywhere because they're stuck in here, so it's like a stalemate. It's useless to argue about this. And you're working really hard, and I think you're going to get good results. Because in the future we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very passionate, very beautiful, very attractive, very talented. Might have a little fierce because she's a little fiery. But she's showing up in the future. This could be you, victorious from all your hard work. Or if you're a male, this could be a woman that you meet in the future. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner with the work here. But it could be a friend or a business partner. And then I see justice. So anything that's happened to you in the past with this situation, justice will be served. Karma will take care of things as well. Everything will balance out. See how the scales are balanced? Everything's going to balance out in the future. And you're going to be lucky and prosperous with money. So maybe this week, next week, could be. Things are going to work out. So whatever the situation was, either you're going to forget about it and say, screw it, I'm moving on and just working and making money and being creative and passionate, or things are just going to work out and justice is going to be done. So that's that pile number 2. Let's see what we have. And for timing, we have 11. Again, we had 11 in the last reading also. You might want to watch pile number 1. So 11 would bring us right around Christmas. So things, are going to be working out. On the 21st, Jupiter and Saturn are in conjunction in the sky, which ushers in the age of Aquarius. I did say that in another video. I do candle wax readings as well. There is going to be a huge shift in consciousness because they're the biggest planets in the solar system. They're huge. So if you think just what the moon does to you, because our bodies are made up of so much water, imagine the energy that these two planets are going to be in conjunction with each other. They also call it the Christmas star. So also the winter solstice in the United States, or the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. Talking too fast for myself right now. Talking way too fast. So let's see. So spirit animal deck. We have the elephant spirit. Learn from the past. 25 may be significant. And then we have the lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. So it's a giving season, holidays. Be generous. 37 may also be significant. This could be an age and address. 25 would be a birth date, not 37, but some significance to you. All right, and then we have the Moonology cards. So let's see, we have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. I'm trying to think if we already had that last one. I think no. We're still in Sagittarius season, but only for another week or so. So maybe something will happen before the sign changes from Sagittarius to Capricorn, which would be around the 21st. We are in that energy right now. And then it says, step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. You could have North Node in Sagittarius too. I have South Node in Sagittarius because I think my North Node's in Gemini. It all depends. So, if you know anything about astrology, look that up and see. And then we have the Guardian Angel Oracle, Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So it looks like you are being independent. You're working really hard, trying to get yourself together, and you're going to be very creative, independent in the future. And then we have Matt, fairness. This situation, along with the Justice card here, this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Then we have the Archangel Michael deck. Let's see what we have. We have Yvonne. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and heaven are watched over by angels. And then we have Grace and Internet. To help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So that's a good idea. You know, sometimes you gotta, especially in something like this, I say that poor woman just, you know, sometimes they're attention whores, or they need that. They need the attention so bad that they gotta stoop to different levels. Sometimes, if that's the situation, you know, that they gotta like ruin somebody else's relationship. You know, or like, you know, third party, like, you know, one party is married, the other one's single, or, you know, both parties are married. Somebody like that is just, they don't have a lot of morals, so, is what it is. But, you know, use fairness, use compassion. Why are they like that? Why are they being like that? Why are they destroying other people's lives? It's something inside of them that needs deep healing. They're not right. You know, it could be narcissistic issues, it could be codependency, it could be mental issues that these people have. They don't just do something like that for the hell of it. So, you know, use compassion. Kind of step back and look at the big picture. Romance angels, past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then it says, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So maybe you just feel like, you know, you need to be in control of the situation, but you can't. So you're going to kind of take a step back. You've known each other before. If it's a past life relationship, maybe there's a reason why you were supposed to meet in this lifetime, but you can't control that situation. It's something like that sometimes, or a soulmate situation, divine counterpart, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. Even if you want to get this person out of your life, you just can't sometimes. So it might be that significant of a situation too. But I see a lot of work here too, and creativity. And a little bit of fighting. So it's kind of an all-around situation. But whatever it is that you're going through, pile number 2, you're going to receive some justice here. So, and then we have the Love Oracle cards. We have Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Then we have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, and then hesitation. Oh. So then, these cards are the Rebel deck. They say swears, bad words. If you don't like them, block your ears. They are kind of funny and they're very honest. So they just kind of add a little bit of lightness to the readings, especially if they're heavy. So this one says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. And then we have Love. Get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. And then we have the Ciccolini deck, Oracle deck. Number 8, number 24. I have to read still with these because I'm not used to them yet, but they're really interesting, cool cards. So number 8 is motivation. Things were going along so well, what happened? Whether it's from weariness, boredom, or indifference, somehow the situation has become bogged down and no progress is being made. Consider how you can get things moving again. What would motivate your co-workers, family members, or collaborators to participate wholeheartedly again? What incentive can you give yourself to move toward the finish line with more enthusiasm? There's no point in flogging a dying enterprise, but this one may just need a little encouraging or a little touch of the whip. Light. Remind yourself why you got involved in the first place. And then the dark energy is health issues may be affecting your energy. So if you don't feel good, pile number 2, you might want to get checked on. Oh, wait a minute, I bounced to the Italian section. Let's see. So the second card, number 24, is strategy. Yes, this looks bad, but don't panic. Keep your wits about you and calmly assess the situation. What skills do you have that can be helpful here? Cleverness, stealth, speed. What tools or weapons are at your disposal? Distraction, negotiation, the element of surprise. Carefully strategize the best way to proceed. Once you've escaped this predicament, look back on how it developed and plan ahead for next time. The light energy on this says having a game plan increases your success immensely. And then the dark energy says strategy doesn't matter much if you share it with everyone. Keep silent until you're ready to act. And that's really good advice, pile number 2. A lot of times, and I didn't believe it because I like to tell everybody what I'm doing. I wear my heart on my sleeve. But the past couple of years, and somebody told me at once that anytime I was working on something really big, or there was a big situation in my life, not to let anybody know about it until it already kind of transpired, because so many people will come in and just ruin it. You know, they'll try to either ruin it for you, or send negative energy towards you, or, you know, try to divert you from that plan that you may have. All kinds of situations. So a lot of times you have to keep quiet about your plans until they're actually in the process or happening, or they've already gone by and they've already come to fruition. So just keep that in mind, pile number 2. Let's get you some shadows. We have the Made with Love. We also have that, again, I said pile number 1. So you might want to go back and check that pile out. Then we have a beautiful, beautiful heart here with crystals on it. So there's some kind of love in this situation, even if it's got to do with work. We have a cross here. We also got a cross in pile number 1. A little bit different, so it might be spirituality maybe involved. We have a pair of pliers. Something may need fixing. Obviously, it looks that way. And then we have little feet here. There might be children involved. Or you like nature, taking a walk outside, maybe that will help clear your energy. We have a flower here. Let's see if this is a blue flower. Yes, it is. So you might want to check out pile number 1. And then we have this pink, it's like an opaque, kind of pinkish white. This to me is healing and love. It kind of reminds me of a rose quartz. So you're going to need to maybe heal from the past situation, or you're healing from it now. And then we have a feather, which to me means angels are watching over you, or divine guidance. So pile number 2, that was your reading. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Sending love and light to you. Okay, if you chose pile number 3, you chose the hematite, this is going to be your reading for tonight. Let's see, we have the King of Wands in reverse. We have the Magician in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Plane in the background. We have the King of Chalices, and we have the Devil cards. Woo! Alright, pile number 3. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, King in the reverse. Maybe somebody really up in their ego, arrogant, fiery, maybe a very argumentative personality in your past year, or this could be you. Maybe you have a little bit of anger issues. I see the Magician in the reverse. So this is a little sketchy too. Magician usually is divine power, manifesting, creating the life you want. In reverse, it seems like this King of Wands may have been using their power for negative things. Maybe addictions, gambling, because we have the Devil card at the end of the reading here too. So, well, this could be somebody that you know that may have some addiction issues, or it could be you. If this is somebody that you're involved with, maybe they're just, they use their power for negative. Maybe they're controlling, maybe they like to fight. Fiery, fierce personality. Could be a boss. Whatever it is presently, you're running away from it with the Nine of Swords. Or if this is like a soulmate twin flame type thing, also could be like a runner-chaser dynamic. So they could run away from you and then they come back and they don't act right, so you run away from them, and this just goes on forever and ever and ever until you heal and you fix it. There's different energy healings if you are involved with that kind of a relationship that are Reiki based, that are really good for clearing energy. Even if it doesn't work on your person, for yourself, just to clear energy so you're able to communicate better, especially if you're the runner. If you're the runner in that situation. So look for them on YouTube, online, different places. And it just helps cleanse. It helps you with all your relationships, and it puts you in a better mood. And eventually, actually, while I'm on the subject, eventually, once I get my studio and my office set up, I will probably be doing some Reiki-based videos besides my card readings, besides my candle wax readings. I just haven't gotten to that stage because holidays, working a lot. But most likely it'll be in late winter, early spring when I get that going. So just keep that in mind. Gotta push my little business here a little bit. And then we have the Hermit. So maybe you're going, you've kind of taken a step back presently because you ran away, or they ran away. Or if this is a nasty boss, you just were like, get me the hell out of this place. And you're just kind of thinking about it right now. You're in hermit mode. You're just kind of staying to yourself, trying to see the light, trying to understand what the heck is going on. So, pile number 3, in the future. We have this King of Cups, Chalice, this King of Cups, that might be coming in to help you. Hold on just a minute, I need to get that ginger out. This King of Chalices, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could help you in business. They also could be a romantic partner coming in the future. They're usually very emotional, although sometimes they may not show it. Water sign. Usually very affectionate, good family person, very nurturing, even if they're a male. But then we have the Devil card, so there may be some addictions, either in relation to this person, or you may have some kind of tie or karmic tie that you have to cut cords with this King of Wands reversed in the past, is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm getting out of this, in order to move on with this King of Cups. Because this is like lust, gambling, sexual addictions, drug addictions, alcoholism, or you're addicted to a person or a situation or just a way of life. You're addicted to even like overthinking or something like that, just replaying thoughts in your head. There's so many different forms of addiction. So you need to do the healing, like I said, look for a cleansing Reiki cleansing meditation online. YouTube has a few. I'll see if I can find the link to the one I was watching. She was very good. It's about a 15-minute meditation, and she just clears your energy, and it's great. It's just fantastic. So, and again, like I said, I'll be probably start working on stuff like that late winter, early spring of 2021. Excuse me, I don't want to cough. So, Spirit Animal deck, 64, Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stinks, obviously. This situation here in the past. I didn't get your timing. So we have 15 here. So today's actually the 15th. So something could happen today or in 15 days. So 15 days from now would put you like close to New Year's. So close to New Year's that something's going to happen. Maybe New Year's Eve you'll meet this King of Chalices, or over the holidays. Maybe that would be your first date. Something, 15 hours. Maybe something will happen. I'm getting 15 hours too, which would put us in. Right now it's about, I don't know, 7-ish, 7:15 or so up here. Eastern Standard Time, so U.S. So maybe tomorrow morning, or depending on where you are in the world, afternoon, early evening, something could happen. 15 hours anyway from now. And then we have the Wombat Spirit, be at home. That's number 68. So 64 and 68 really could be an address. The number may be significant in some way in your life. And then we have Moonology cards. So we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So see, you're trying to see the light with this Hermit card. You're going to get the answers you need. Maybe over the next full moon. Or maybe when the moon is in Gemini. And then have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. So definitely have faith, because things are going to get better. Just watch out in the future for this devil energy. Or this might be something that, it might be like a twin flame, like I said before, time with this runner-chaser dynamic. And you feel like you can't cut the cord. You can't, no matter how hard you try to walk away from the situation, you can't do it. A lot of times if you cleanse your energy and cut that cord, you can, and even if you still want to be with that person, you can do it in a more positive, non-attached way. That's the best way to put it. Because this person, either this King of Wands in reverse or this King of Cups upright, one of them might be your soulmate or twin flame or whatever the heck they call it. Anyway, let's move on. So, we have the Archangel Oracle cards. We have Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So that's good. So that means you're safe, you're abundant. And then we have Carventina, purification. It's time for cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. That's interesting with this Devil card. So maybe there is some kind of a purification or a detox that needs to happen here. Like I said, cleansing, clearing your energy. Interesting, interesting. I love it. I love it when the cards match up to what I'm saying. And these are pre-shuffled hours before I do this reading. And I just put them down in 3 piles. So I shuffle everything, lay them in 3 stacks, and then I usually just put the crystals on top. And then when I'm ready to read, I just start with the piles. And actually, it's kind of funny. I can't even remember that far back. but my dog has a cone on her head from surgery, and she knocked the cards off the table. I keep them in the top of my Waterford crystal box. I got this beautiful Waterford crystal rose. She knocked them off of my coffee table, and I had to pick them up and put them all back together. So they're actually all mixed up. So she shuffled my cards with her cone. But anyway, moving back to the reading, Archangel Michael cards. Merlina, you are confused and indecisive. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Interesting. And then we have Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So you also had that other card that said, what did it say? You are supplied for today and all of tomorrow. So I do see prosperity coming in. And then we have the Romance Angel cards. We have Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So like I said, you might need to cut this cord, this devil energy, whatever the heck it is. You might need to just cut it. Look for one of those cleansing cord cutting ceremonies, or the Reiki cleansing, clearing energy healer type of video. There's multitudes, there's thousands of them online. Even in a 15-minute one, might not seem like a long time, but it will definitely do the trick. It'll put you in a better frame of mind. And if you don't feel like it's long enough, what I suggest to you is maybe you listen to it sometime in the morning when you get a free moment. Throw your earbuds in at work or whatever, your headphones on. Then again in the afternoon or before you go to bed, just to get that flowing again. Keep yourself, because you're going to feel good for a few hours after that. But a lot of times if you have anxiety or you have some kind of addiction or you feel stressed out about something, you're going to move back into that energy if it's not completely cleared out. So just, repeat it. Listen to a different one if you don't feel that one is working for you. Anyway, Romance Angels, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So it looks like there needs to be some kind of a sit-down, good conversation, honest conversation about what's going on here. Either with this King of Wands in reverse or this King of Cups. I don't know. It depends on where this devil energy, what the source is of it. So that, you have to take how it resonates, and I think most people can figure out who this person is, usually, whether it be somebody else or yourself. Now we have the Love Oracle cards. So let's see what we got here. We have, let's see, I have 3 of them. I only had 2 with the other one, so we'll go with the 3. Coffee cup. Meeting and conversing. Savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. Friendship. Well, that's a really nice card. And then we have clock. Need time, takes time, and time cycles. Time to heal. Progress. And I know a lot of people hate hearing that. I can be very patient about certain things, but I'm very impatient, so preaching to the choir here with the clock. Ugh. Ew. Heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. That's beautiful. Excuse me. Okay. I have the Rebel deck cards. Every reading I explain. They have bad words, they have swears in them. If you don't like them, block your ears, or you can shut the video off or fast forward through about 15-20 seconds and we'll be all done. But they do bring some lightness and levity to the card reading. So I'm going to swear now, I'm going to say bad words. It says, you need a big fucking hug. And then it says, squeeze. And then this one says, eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So maybe your diet, maybe you have a food addiction or addiction to sweets or, you know, fast food or something, which is never, ever, ever good. I mean, I have a sweet tooth, and I love like Italian pastry and chocolate. I'm like a chocoholic, but I do try to pace myself with it, and I try to eat healthy for the most part. And I eat much better than what I did when I was younger. And I try to take care of myself because your body is a temple. So what you put into it, you are what you eat, basically, like they say. Anyway, enough with my preaching. And then we have the Ciccolini Oracle. So we have number 10 and number 1. And I gotta read from the book because I have to read from the book because I can't remember these. So the first card says advice. Advice is coming to you that will significantly change your perception of the situation. This information may come from an unusual and unexpected source. You may be inclined towards skepticism, but please keep an open mind. Be respectful of any efforts taken on your behalf. In particular, welcome valuable input from elders who have good sense of perspective. There is no indication of urgency or danger, but there are things that you need to think about and things you need to change. Yeah. With this devil card. Light. If you don't understand what you're being told, ask for slow clarification. And then the dark says, consider this your wake-up call. So yeah, there's definitely something going on here. Pile number 3. It needs to be healed and cleared up. And then number 1 is denial. The world can be a mean, scary place. Sometimes you need to shut out all of the ugliness and only give your attention to pleasant, pretty things. But you've taken it too far. Don't cover your ears and deny reality. When you're in denial about your own problems and hope that they go away on their own, you may put yourself in danger. Even a small difficulty can easily become a real mess if you refuse to deal with it. The light energy from this card says, things are not nearly as bad as you feared. Don't exaggerate. And the dark energy says, pain and fear are helpful tools that alert you when something is wrong. Don't ignore it. So just some charms, pile number 3. Wow, you got a lot of them. So we have a heart that says love. We have a moon and a star, so this is kind of magical type connection. Another flower. This made with love and this blue flower have come out in every single, and I have a lot of charms. See all the charms I have in here? There's quite a few. There's got to be at least 60 or 70. So it's interesting. And then we have a leaf. We have a shell. Somebody might really like the ocean. Be an ocean lover. I live near the beach by the ocean. We have another made with love, so there's a lot of love. We have the leaf, which to me is nature. I think I said that already. We have the black cat. Somebody might have a black kitty cat. And then we have the tree, which also indicates nature and growth. So there's got to be some kind of growth in the situation. Maybe it's just one of those cycle relationships that just run or chase a dynamic. That's what I'm getting from it. Whatever it is, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you don't feel like you resonated with this, please pick another pile. I want to send you love and blessings and wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. And thank you so much for watching my video.